My name is Amanda Lyman. I live in Pensacola, Florida. I just recently finished the GLOW program with Erin. I'm a stay-at-home mother. I homeschool my children. When I first came to Erin, I was feeling overstimulated. I had low confidence. Like I couldn't really identify my feelings. I knew that I just wasn't happy with where I was. I had a lot of emotions, a lot of confusion, a lot of brain fog. I wasn't having clear thoughts on who I was and what I needed. And I needed guidance on that. I was feeling depleted. I was feeling overwhelmed. And so I came to Erin, and even though I was hesitant at first to work with her because I had never invested in myself like that, I am so glad, because working with her has been one of the biggest blessings that I've ever encountered. It's an investment in yourself, in your life, and for all of those around you, because as you understand yourself better and as you're able to show up for yourself more, you're able to fill your cup and infuse that into the people you love around you. And as a mother, my legacy is my children, and teaching them how to handle their emotions or to get to know themselves better so they know what their purpose is the most beautiful gift. When I first started working with Erin, this was an investment that weighed heavy on my mind. I had never invested in myself like this before. And it's silly now because I'm like, how did I not prioritize myself? The 16 weeks of GLOW are done, but there are so many times I have Erin's words in my head, and I can literally see her talking me through it or asking me certain questions to find my own answers. And it's just so beautiful because I'm like, it truly is an investment. Like, I am a changed person. This wasn't just information in and out. This is information that stuck with me. It's information on who I am and what I am. And I have it now. And so I can refer to it as life hands me more of its ups and downs. I loved working with Erin because I loved her energy. And I loved how she could match my energy. I did a parasite cleanse and a fungal cleanse, and it completely switched my diet. I have a tendency to really spread myself too thin, and I really empty my cup. I put myself into situations or sign myself up for things that don't really satisfy my soul. And so I can feel frustrated and kind of stuck. As I was making all these changes every week, she was so supportive with really getting in tune to what I needed, helping me find it through some of my stubbornness. And she really walked me through it. And as I've gone a couple of weeks without talking to her, I can revisit our conversations. I did the work. I know more about who I am and what my life's purpose is. And so I'm more able to do the work on my own now and just refer to her guidance. Erin also stayed so flexible. It is beautiful work. It is beautiful to feel yourself shift from feeling defeated and lost and low energy, burnt out, tired. Those are heavy feelings. And do you know what? It is okay to have them, and nothing is permanent. And that's the thing I love through my work with Erin, is I can hit hiccups and, the trials of life that we all face. And I can know that it's working in my favor. I can see the signs. I feel more connected to myself in knowing my direction and trusting the process, so that it doesn't have to be as heavy as I make it. But what a beautiful, beautiful gift to give yourself. To feel energy, to feel connected, to feel love, all for yourself, all that you can give to yourself. I've known Erin for years, though we haven't been close acquaintances. Like I've always had her as like a mutual Facebook friend. But she just radiates so much positivity and so much light. I was just drawn to her. And so when she put it out there, I was like, do you know what? I want to know what tea this girl is sipping on, because you can just feel it. You can feel her energy and her love. And it was something that I aspired to be. It was someone who I aspired to be. I wanted to project that same energy. And I was like, if I'm aspiring, why would I not want to work with her and talk with her? Pick her brain for everything that she knows, how far she's come. She had to crawl through it and get through it to know it as well as she does. I want to be like that. Like, show me your ways. Who is this work perfect for? Anyone and everyone. Getting to know yourself, or why you are the way you are, so that you can better yourself and you can meet those expectations that you have, or you can drop those expectations that you have, because you learn just to love yourself. It is for everyone. The conclusion I've kind of come to, or like what's really hit with me, is we all have these childhood memories or these situations or things that happen to us. And someone didn't meet our expectations in the moment. We needed something that someone couldn't give to us. And to know what you need in that moment and be able to give it to yourself is the most beautiful gift, because then you don't have the anger, you don't have the frustration, you don't have the bitterness. You're able to hold yourself and you're able to stay so connected with yourself that you know what you need. And walk yourself through it, empower yourself through it. What a beautiful gift. Get to know yourself, get to love yourself. It is the most beautiful feeling ever.